Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you all need to know right now, what's important. It's a general reading, okay? It could be past, present, or future. Some parts may resonate, others may not. Then it just might be for someone else, okay? I'm just going to keep it open and see what spirit needs you guys to know right now, all right? What is important at this time? I'm just going to see where it takes us, okay? Let's see. What's the message, Spirit? What is it? King of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could have something to do with job, career, money, independence, success. We have a younger energy here. Okay, a childlike energy. And a King of Cups in the reverse. Who is the King of Cups reverse? The Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's an illusion being lifted here about a relationship with someone. And this has to do with a King of Wands. Okay, so a King of Wands is not in any kind of an illusion when it comes to a relationship. Let's see what that means. Okay, Page of Cups. Someone reaching. This could even be somebody reaching out to someone, offering someone a lot of money, all right? The Devil. Some sort of control, some sort of anger, obsession. The Star. Capricorn, Aquarius. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This is even giving me like something about selling your soul for fame, all right? What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Queen of Wands, or offering someone a lot of money. The Five of Wands in reverse. There was no fight here. There was no conflict with the Queen of Wands. The Sun in reverse. They didn't want the truth to come out about this money. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see. Tell me more about who this King of Cups reverse is. The Empress in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords. This King of Cups in reverse is trying to get someone trapped. They're trying to get someone imprisoned. Or they're trapped, they're imprisoned. Okay, what's that about? Somebody here is not in despair. Or this person doesn't have any kind of guilt, any kind of remorse, any kind of feelings of regret. What's the Seven of Cups reverse here? The Fool. So there's an illusion being lifted about a leap of faith that this person took. There's no more confusion about something that they did or a new beginning. The Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. This has to do with someone being sad, depressed, in regret, not saying something. And this is interesting because the Five of Cups speaks of being in despair and grieving. But despair in reverse is there's no grief, there's no regret, there's no sadness. Okay, so what is that? Why is that here? Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. So this King of Cups in reverse could be pretending like they're in despair, or they could be trying to gaslight people, put sunglasses on people and act like they're sad about something, when in reality they're not. They're like, they don't have a lot of sadness, grief, regret, shame, guilt for anything. What's it called? Remorse. They don't feel things like that. What's the Lovers? The chaser, somebody being a chaser, chasing after someone. Someone being a stalker even, okay? This could have to do with someone being a stalker, someone stalking someone. Yeah, their plan, or they do this repetitively, or they've been stalking someone repetitively, persistently. Or this has to do with what they were working on, their plan to stalk someone. Okay, watching, looking, stalking, right? This has to do with a plan surrounding a stalker. So this King of Wands is not in any kind of an illusion here when it comes to this King of Cups in reverse stalking you, okay? Not leaving you alone, trying to spy on you. Okay, so what's this Page of Cups? This has to do with some sort of action that someone took, an idea that someone had, Three of Swords, to hurt someone, to damage someone. The Four of Cups, feeling rejected, or somebody being heartbroken and hurt about feeling rejected by someone, or this could even be about you rejecting this person's advances, them wanting to reach out to you, wanting to say hi, you saying, no, thank you, leave me alone, okay? What's that about? Triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons. Yeah, a karmic relationship. So this has to do with this person holding on to some sort of resentment towards you. Okay. The Phoenix, wanting to try something again, change your mind about them. Yeah, so this King of Cups in reverse, this person that has been stalking you, or they're from your past in some sort of way, they could have reached out to you at some point and wanted to change your mind about them. This is like someone saying, oh, I've changed so much and I just want to let you know that I've changed, and you know, I'm not the same person I was back then. And you rejecting them with like, well, that's nice for you, I don't care, okay? Yeah, so why is that here? The Devil. You could see this person as being extremely toxic, controlling, angry, possessive, very karmic. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, what's that about? The Two of Wands. Choices that someone made because they were unhappy, or they're arrogant, they're selfish, they only care about themselves. What's this Devil? Talking, text, calls, emails. Yeah, somebody that reaches out to you, wants to talk to you, sends you messages, okay, won't leave you alone because they're controlling, because they're possessive over you in some sort of way. What's the Wheel of Fortune? I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming. Yeah, who cares, okay, how this person feels about you? They're a crazy stalker and they need to leave you alone, all right? Like, you don't care. This is really someone that they will reach out to you after like 5 years and they'll be like, hey, how are you? I just want to let you know I've changed. Who cares? You're still a crazy stalker, okay? You're still a violent stalker. So what's the Wheel of Fortune? The Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. The World in reverse. Yeah, it's like this person just won't leave you alone, okay? They just refuse to get closure. They refuse to just close out the cycle, all right? Like, this is the kind of person you need a restraining order against because they won't leave you alone. They'll just text you all the time, randomly, after years, okay? Because they just refuse to leave you alone. They don't want to close out the cycle. You know, this is like a crazy ex that you haven't heard from in so many years. And, oh, hey, how are you doing? You know, I think about you sometimes. Okay, take that over there. No one cares, all right? So what's the Nine of Pentacles? This has to do with a family situation, a gift, okay? Somebody giving something to someone, a blessing, something worth a lot of money here, or some sort of money, all right? Clock. Yeah, something about a long time, needing time, a long time. Okay, so if this is a stalker or an ex who's a stalker, this could be about something like why. So if you have a restraining order against this person, okay, but you didn't get a restraining order against them until, I don't know, 5 years later, this could be the kind of situation where you got a restraining order 5 years later because they wouldn't stop texting you. Right? That's what I'm getting here. They wouldn't stop reaching out to you or trying to contact you or trying to get around you or near you or asking other people to contact you. Even 5 years later, they're still like, hey, I just want to let you know, I hope you change your mind about me because I've changed. It's like 5 years later, what are you doing, man? So you might have to get a restraining order against someone 5 years later if they don't leave you alone, okay? They stalk you for years and years and years after, and they just refuse to take the hint, right? Okay, so that could be that. What's this Ace of Pentacles? A mature man. Okay, this could have to do with a mature man. And what they're working on, or something about working on themselves. Yeah, that's this. Exactly. That's this stalker, this King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I just want to let you know I've been working on myself and I've been really trying to, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say things like, you know, I know that I really hurt you back then, but I did all these really horrible things to you, but I just want to let you know that I've changed. I'm not that person anymore. Who asked? Who asked you if you've changed, okay? But even the admission, like these kind of stalkers, they'll even admit to you, like, yeah, I know what I did back then. I know that I was so horrible to you, but I've changed. Like, fuck off, okay? No one cares. Well, not you at least, all right? It's like, that's great. You can go and be a changed person with the next girl or the next guy, all right? But over there, don't talk to me again. Leave me alone, okay? The Two of Pentacles, yeah, they're trying to change your mind. They want you to see them in a different light. No. You're never going to, if this person abused you and they were violent towards you, they were controlling, possessive, obsessive over you, and then they stalked you and then they wouldn't leave you alone, you're never going to see them in a different light. They're never going to be able to change your mind, okay? It doesn't matter what they say, how long it's been, how much work they've done on themselves. Like, give me a break. The Two of Cups. Yeah, I've just been thinking about our relationship. No, leave me alone. No, go away, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so why is this important here for the collective? That because of somebody trying to change your mind, or somebody trying to switch something around, maybe, okay? Facebook Messenger, all right, is what I'm getting here. It's like when they can't reach you anywhere else, all right? The Fool and the Nine of Cups in reverse. taking a leap of faith towards a new beginning, but all they care about is themselves, all right? Like this person is selfish, arrogant, all they care about is themselves, okay? Or they need to focus on themselves. It's like, that's nice for you, okay? Page of Wands in reverse. Something about these messages or not responding or not wanting to talk to them, okay? The Ten of Cups, something about family. Having a family. The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, if you have like a family with someone, or you have a new family, or you moved on and have children or something like that, you know, this person could maybe even say things about that, or your family, or they could have even, like, okay, this is very specific, but they could have even said something about like if you have a child with someone else, right? This is going to be the kind of ex that tries to stir shit up and say something like, yeah, but is that even from, like, your, like, the way that your baby looks, are you even sure that's, like, if you're a woman, okay? Are you even sure that that baby is from that guy? You know, they're going to be someone like that, right? They like to stir the pot here with even, like, family, or trying to say things about your family, or... All right. Anything else? The Five of Swords. Yeah, they're super manipulative, deceptive. Three of Cups and Death. They're manipulative, they're conniving, backstabbing, third parties, and death. This has to do with a third party and something being completely over. What's that about? The past. Yeah, this is the truth about the past, okay? Temperance and Justice. This is the truth about you balancing something out here. Yeah, maybe even in the justice system, or maybe with a lawyer or a restraining order or something like that, okay? In the past. It could have been because this person, like I said, they don't stop texting you, even years later. They even use third parties, okay, to maybe talk to you. So they'll like send a friend, right? So they won't text you. They'll send someone that they know to reach out to you and say, hey, I'm this person's friend. I just wanted to give you a message from them. It's like, why? Okay. The Hanged Man, moment of enlightenment, all right? Or we have Libra, Pisces, and Sagittarius, Scorpio as well. The Emperor in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something about like, oh, are you sure that that person's the father of that baby? You know, something like that. That person could have said that about you or someone else, all right? But they'll say weird shit like that as well. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, what else? Hand of Cards. They try to take a chance, take a risk, be strategic here. Okay, someone here tried to be strategic with something here. Yeah, maybe with some sort of screenshots. Screenshots of something, right? Screenshots of your conversations with this person, all right? From the past. Okay, anything else? Something here is a bad strategy. Okay, so someone here made a really bad strategy, or they had a bad strategy. It was a bad plan to hold on to something. They held on to something, or they didn't want to let you go. Or they want some sort of control. They want to hold on to something here. And this has to do with the King of Wands and Justice. Or something was a bad strategy because you held on to something here. Justice, King of Wands. I mean, this could be your restraining order that you have against them. Yeah, the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. A choice that someone made here with a relationship. A choice that someone made with a relationship. The Hermit in reverse and Judgment. Somebody here is under judgment for a choice that they made in a relationship. What does that mean? A King of Pentacles. And there was no betrayal. There was no painful betrayal. Or you survived someone or something that someone tried to do to you. Something about walking away. Yeah, the reason why you left this King of Cups in reverse could have been because you knew that if you don't leave, they're going to kill you, okay? Or maybe they've already threatened to kill you, or they threatened to hurt you and harm you in some sort of way. Okay, so it could have to do with you leaving because you felt like you didn't have another choice for your life, basically, because they were that abusive. The Four of Wands, yeah, something about a house, escaping a house, leaving a house, because you knew that they would do something to you. The Six of Swords, yeah, escaping because of this person being extremely jealous, resentful, triggered. Okay, this could even be someone that constantly accused you of cheating, like all the time. They constantly accused you of having third parties and cheating even when you didn't, okay? They could have gotten very violent. They could have isolated you away from your friends. They didn't want you to have friends. Okay. Anything else for the collective dealing with this person? Why is this important? The devil, because they were the devil. This King of Cups in reverse in your life was the devil. You saw them as a devil. You saw them as someone that is malicious, evil, has a dark soul, if there is even a soul in there, angry, violent, cruel. Okay, this could be a straight up psychopath. I'm not kidding. Okay. Very controlling, very abusive, very possessive. All right. Like, this is going to be the kind of person that even when you're broken up, you are broken up, you're not with them anymore, but you kind of still live in the same area, right? So you go somewhere and you're just hanging out with friends. And this kind of person is going to be the one that sees you there. Like, let's say you're at a bar or whatever. They're going to start walking around to everyone there saying, you belong to them. You belong to them. You're their property, basically. Okay, so they're going to scare away any other person that just wants to talk to you. Even if you're just talking to a friend, they're going to come around and try and scare everyone away from you, saying, they're mine, that's mine. It's like, no, the fuck. You're not, right? The devil. This person is very possessive, controlling. The Ten of Swords, and they wanted to, they might have threatened to kill you, okay, a couple times. They might have gotten close too. This kind of a person, oh yeah, they'll definitely hold a knife up to you. Definitely. This person, definitely. They'll hold a knife up. Ace of Pentacles, they'll definitely hold a knife up to you. Okay. The King of, because they're abusive, mean, cruel, heartless, angry, temperamental, can't control themselves. All right. Angry and violent. The past, yeah, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the past, bad health in the past, or you feeling abandoned and alone in the past. Okay, feeling helpless and alone, can't protect yourself in your past. Or this person isolating you even possibly, okay? Isolating you, making you feel like you're a prisoner. They could have made you feel like you're a prisoner. Justice. Yeah, justice. High Priestess. This person is a manipulative, cold-hearted, backstabbing, literally stabbing, maybe even psychopath, okay? And you need to get the fuck away from them, and you need to get a restraining order against them if you don't have one already, okay? If you're dealing with this person. The Four of Pentacles, because they don't ever want to let you go. They don't ever want to let you go. They won't ever want to let you go. They're going to run around town and tell everyone that you belong to them, okay? They will. They're going to tell everyone that will listen to them, that's mine. They belong to me, okay? You can't be with that person, okay? Seven of Wands, that was not love. That is not love. That person does not love you. That was not love. You had to defend yourself and protect yourself from someone that did not love you at all. That was not love. No way. The Tower. Yeah, shocking moment here that changes everything, okay? Or you had a shocking awakening that you need to defend yourself and protect yourself from someone who's extremely violent, okay? The Four of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Again, this Queen of Wands. Something about having to protect yourself, defend yourself, okay? Being defensive. Feeling like you need a restraining order against someone, yeah. Because they won't leave you alone. They won't stop texting you. They won't stop messaging you. They won't stop sending other people to come talk to you, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's just see maybe who you're involved with, okay? A Gemini and a sister, a Pisces, Taurus, a mother and a Virgo, and January, okay? And then we have August at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. Hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.